Oh my gosh, I get to play this game with you finally, Chase. It's not true. We played it. We played it together.
We did. We did. That's so true.
That's true. We did a quick look. That goes up tomorrow. But hey, welcome to Casual Mondays with the Casual Hour. I'm Bobby. Joining me is Chase, and we are checking out Mario plus Rabbids. We are plus, not an and here at this household. Sparks of Hope, and I am so pumped to play this on stream. I've been pumped to play this game for a while. I'll call this out right away. This is about 5 hours of gameplay, I would think. I think around 5 hours in, I'm at like 18 to 20% completion. We just got to the second world, and I have not done a whole lot of story beats here. So if you are wanting to be pure and you're watching this, hang tight. We'll have a quick look up tomorrow that kind of goes into some of the details of the first world. You can check that out, play the game for yourself, and then come back and watch this video on demand, which will be on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/thecasualhour. But Chase, what do you think, man? You excited?
I bought this game earlier.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yep.
Hell yeah.
I didn't play any of it, but I bought it.
So are you okay to proceed? You good?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Spoiler wise, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
That's fine. But yeah, we did our quick look. I think it addresses. It looks like it may address some of the issues I had later into the first game. And I liked a lot of the things it was doing. I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to get into it this year before like Game of the Year happens, because I have a handful of other things on my backlog that I need to get to. Namely, I need to just fucking finish Live Alive.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's still lingering.
It's more just a victim of circumstance right now. It is.
Sure.
Playoff baseball stuff's happening, so I want to be watching that, and I can watch that on my laptop, which means I can play something on the TV, but I'm not going to play something story heavy like Live Alive because I want to, pay attention to a baseball game. So I'm playing, Destiny, and Destiny has the Festival of Lost thing going on right now. I'll talk about that more on Wednesday. Not too much, but a little bit.
Sure.
So that's been kind of keeping some of my attention as, hey, this limited time thing is going on. I should be playing more of that. And yeah, so games that should have been done a long time ago, I'm just finding that I'm not making time for. But I am on the final story, like of the 7 storylines that you have in that game. I'm on the final one. And once I finish that, I believe there is something after that where maybe like all 7 characters come together or something to that effect. So we'll see. I still love it. I think it's a really, really cool game. This remake, I think, is really well done.
Yeah.
The HD 2D stuff, I think, really adds something to it. Sure. I've seen some screenshots of the Super Nintendo original. And I mean, that also looks like a really cool game, but I think the HD 2D stuff here works really, really nicely.
Nice.
So, but I did buy this because yeah, the quick look cool, and I wanted to check this out a little bit for myself. You know how much I love turn-based tactical games.
Totally.
And from the quick look, and I assume we're going to see more of it here. This game just has some unique forms and functions in the battles that I really dig.
Yeah, and a few things that I wanted to call out here just tonight with you that we didn't really, I should have highlighted more on the quick look, is the importance of, like, because the sparks are so interchangeable, and we talk a little bit about what those are. In this mode, they give you the Beepo Tacticam, and that's super important to pull up because you need to do so these guys are weak to burn, but they're resistant to frostbite. And this is a great chance to scout out like how you'd want to load up. So they're weak to splash. So really burn and splash. So I can come back up here now. I'm back out of that. And if I go to manage my team, this is where you can go over to your sparks and swap them out for this. So like I know that I could do splash, and burn damage. So I would probably put splash damage here on let's do that on Mario, because that's, so I got two different versions of splash. I have one that's for when you dash into folks, and I have one that just adds it into all your attacks carry it, so you have that on every one of your guns.
Is splash just like like in Destiny, is this like a solar void arc thing, or is it sure. Okay.
And then the other one was burn, so I'll put that on Rabbid Mario and let him have that. Cool. So I've got them loaded up. I'm good on health. Everybody's been upgraded. I'm now 11 as far as my team score goes.
Got a pretty Mario heavy team here.
I do. I'll mix it up a little bit tonight. I did want to show off Edge with you because he's very good. So
Final Fantasy VI's own.
He is here. So we're gonna go ahead and fire up, literally, with a burn attack. And then I will do, I upgraded his dash ability, so he has an area of effect now on this. You see that circle, which is super handy. I can hit both of them.
And that dash is still just a free action. Like,
yeah,
that's something
I've not spent anything.
Yeah, I mean, you spent the dash, but you can do a dash on every turn, and it doesn't take up your quote-unquote attack.
Just brutal. He is so brutal.
Yeah, they look good. And it looks like that when you hit somebody with a fire attack, they move, like they involuntarily move. That's cool.
And it happens to you too if you get hit with any of those abilities.
Sure. Good way to knock people out of cover and then pick them off afterward.
Yep. So we'll just go ahead and dash here. Not too worried about dashing most other people. Got some of those eyes I need to take out. I'm gonna grab cover with Mario. We're gonna stay pretty put here. But I will have him take out one eye and two eyes.
So when you're on that option as you're running around and you have your dashes and your jumps, they have 1x there. Do you think you're going to get to a point where you can do multiple dashes in a single turn?
Oh, I already can. I've got that unlocked on certain characters. It's in the skill tree stuff, but you can absolutely do that.
Nice.
And they add more stuff into like the team jump, so then you can do a ground pound from it. You can actually shoot while you're doing it. They build off of those mechanics, and there'll be even some where it's like if you get a kill, it'll recycle this for you. Not quite like you can't roll it every single time, but like I got an ability on Mario now where if he gets on those two shots, if he kills on his first one, it adds 100% or it adds a plus 100 damage multiplier to the second shot. It's very good.
Nice.
Because yeah, like I did a dash with everybody there, and I got to do another one with Edge. So we cleared out everybody, and we will wait for the next round. They still got the tunnels here in the tubes, which is cool. I did like that from the last one. All right, we need to start moving everybody around. Let's get Edge airborne. We'll head down that way. We've increased the movement for our flyover here.
Have you taken a look to see who else you might get to play with or as?
Yep.
In this?
I have. Okay. Do you want to know?
Well, I looked up a thing. I know all 10 characters that are going to be in here, and you have 5. No, you have more than 5, right?
Yeah.
You got 7.
I'm getting pretty excited for who's upcoming, by the way.
Mm-hmm. One of those 10 is a DLC character, which I imagine is part of the gold version or deluxe pack or season pass or whatever bullshit they throw in here.
Yeah, I bought the gold version.
There was like an $80 version.
That's
there was like an $80 or $90 version of this game, and I was like, I'm fine with just paying $60.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get shot. Gonna get shot twice probably. Oh well. Do not see that person sneaking around back there. I will do... Let's see if this will help out here. Maybe that'll save us. A little Overwatch.
And Overwatch also appears to be a free action, more or less.
It is. Ooh, this hurt. Yeah, that hurt bad. This is gonna hurt too. Yeah, got rocked.
Yeah, wrong. What are those eyes doing?
That's the objective here. So
Okay.
those are dark mist eyes, and they will continue to pump out enemies until all of those are gone.
I see. Okay.
I've got one back there, one up there, so I've got those 3 left. I think I could take all these out. I need to get Mario Rabbid up to that one.
Will the mission be done once you do that, or will you still have to clear out the other enemies that have spawned? Okay.
Once you get that knocked out, you are good to go. Am I in this line of sight? Yeah, we go. I should be able to make it over there. Yeah. Okay, that one's gone, and then we will take this one out.
Take that!
I like that Edge basically has a Buster Sword as well. It's very good.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
And do I need to go up a little bit to get a shot? Can't reach it from there. Oh, not gonna hit it. Shit. Can I get it from here? Yeah. Enjoy your gaming. All right. So we'll get some. We should get a world coin there as well. This is one of the actual story missions, or like world missions, not story beats too much. We haven't really done too much there. But the one thing that I will say, and we talked a little bit on the quick look about it, but the importance of the map. This is like one of the best things I can call out, because they have made this way more open and there's a lot more to check out, and using waypoints is your best friend. And as we're working through this, we want to continue our trajectory towards those things. This is the first one there, so we'll head to the story quest and kick this off.
Yeah, it's definitely. I wouldn't necessarily call it improvement. It's different. I mean, there's more stuff to do here, but it is certainly a point of difference from the first game, which was relatively linear and much more narrow walkways that you're going through. Whereas this is, a bigger, more open space that you are actually exploring and picking up side quests and things like that, instead of just hey, every once in a while in Kingdom Battle you were able to skip a fight if you ran around an enemy, but for the most part you were just going down the path, and even the things that were secret side stuff were just like a little thing you would find in a corner, and then you'd go back onto the main path. It really wasn't fleshed out in the way that this was.
Yeah.
Which, on one hand, that's nice to have something that's, you're just moving from thing to thing to thing relatively quickly. But this is certainly a richer experience, it appears.
Yeah, and we are playing. So I'm level 11. We are playing most things that are level 11 as well, so I should be right sized for it. And I will call out also, the levels are already much bigger in World 2 than they are in World 1, and this is a reach the area one, so this is probably intentionally even bigger. Ooh, cool, a new spark. Cryo. Let's see. Deep freezes will freeze you in your tracks with their blizzard burst technique. When defeated, they set off a frozen explosion. Okay, I did run into that earlier. So they're adding in some kind of like gifts of death there too. I should manage our team a little bit differently here. I'm going to take Mario out. We're gonna put Luigi in. I want to have a little range.
Hell yeah.
On
Upgrade.
Us. And I really like Edge. I think we're okay, because if I was doing more of a battle, I'm gonna play a little bit with Rabid Peach tonight as well. But I want to make sure that I have somebody that can heal, and she can do a good job of that. And we're gonna be moving pretty quick here. So Luigi, kind of a glass cannon, as you can see there. We need to keep him in a good spot. Let's get into it. All right, we're heading. Where's that at? It's pretty much over here in the corner, I think. Okay. Good news is we got a lot of bombs here that can just help us out in a big way. All right, we got a little bit of a hike ahead of us. We're gonna get everybody over this way. Then we'll make some decisions.
Gotcha. Yeah. Can't hide.
If you were to dash into that Bob-omb, could you then go into the pipe and throw it while you're holding it, or
Yeah,
are you
can.
unable
So
to go into pipes?
you can do team jump and everything. We just can't reach the pipe. I mean, I could team jump and get into the pipe, and then that would put me over by another Bob-omb that I could probably attack with. So like that is an option. Like I haven't done anything with anybody yet, so I could send. Let's send Edge over there. So we'll do that.
One and hit. Off you go.
Seems pretty darn handy.
Yeah, for sure. Now I can't take out. I think that bomb could get to me there if I was here. Because what I could do is attack. Yeah, I just want to be careful with that.
You could probably just go back through that pipe. You could even send. Who haven't you dashed with?
I haven't dashed with Luigi. I've got 2 dashes I can use with Mario Rabbit here. So we can go over there and do that.
Yeah.
And again, these are quote unquote free moves that we're doing just to set this thing up. And this is one of the cool things about the movement. The enhancements that they've done there, I think, are just so smart. All right, there's that one.
You might be able to just finish that guy up with Rabbid Mario at this point.
Yeah, I think he's susceptible to fire. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. Still a better voice than Chris Pratt.
Well, that's not the most difficult thing.
God.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Oh shit, he's gonna blow up though. Okay.
Dick move.
Dick move. We're stuck. We're gonna let him chill there though. So now poor Luigi. I need to do the same thing. So I'll make him jump. And now I can get him through. I'll get everybody moved even further on this first turn. Great. We're gonna take out bomb.
Pathetic.
That bomb won't get to us. He won't get to us. But can I get a shot in at him? I don't think I have the angle. Well, maybe here. He's not going to hit him. Nice.
Chip him down a little bit.
And we'll do that. Okay. Oh, come on. That should have activated it for sure. Let's get Mario the ass beater up here. Okay.
And it seems like none of the enemies you have projectiles, so you can.
Yeah, we're good there. I know we don't have too much further to go, but I'm not gonna rush into. I think I can probably get rid of this guy, this move here with everybody. Like that won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Let's
and then
start.
you'll have bob-ombs that you could probably throw at the other guys next turn.
I'll have that, and then I bet you I could even hit that bob-omb with edge here. Let me see if I can do that.
Oh. Okay,
He's got
Well, if
super long range.
if you can hit, like your dash does 100. Is it always like a flat 100?
I think unless I have a multiplier on it.
Okay. If you have a way to get both people team jumped, like that guy had 196 health, so you could take him
With two
out
jumps.
with just dashes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're just gonna go here anyway. That works.
Oh, Edge has 2 dashes. Okay, yeah, you can easily just take him down. No problem.
Just detonate.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Damn it. I keep forgetting about
okay. Yeah.
that. So I think I am stuck. I can attack.
Yeah, but I honestly, you kind of want those bob-ombs to come closer to you, so this isn't really the worst thing.
I can get some damage on him though.
Oh yeah.
Take him out with Luigi. So
Sure.
then I'll have that other one come in. He'll advance. The other Bob-omb will advance. And
Yeah.
we'll just chill. That's that round. I really dig what's going on here with the movement. Like I think they've done a very smart update here.
Yeah, there's definitely like a more freeform, freedom of expression way of playing that the first game didn't really have, because it was more about it felt like you were doing things in order, and here
Yes.
it's a little bit more I can kind of do whatever.
Here goes.
All right, we got one big guy up there. No targets, huh? Interesting. Really?
Yeah, but you're gonna smoke this guy,
Yeah, he's toast.
and then still nobody else has projectiles. So yeah, you seem pretty.
We're in a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi needs to get through there as well.
If Edge could team jump on Luigi, then again you can do both those dashes.
Yeah, take him out that way. Well, I want to try and avoid that the best that I can. Because both of the... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because we would just get frozen, but that's not going to matter much. Okay, can't do anything there.
One down.
Okay. They were already done.
How do you... I mean, your characters aren't gaining experience. In the quick look you showed, I think you had... What were they called? Like, each character got these items, like character-specific items that you could use to unlock things on a skill tree, but it's not like... I mean, your characters have levels, but you're not gaining certain amounts of XP because, you know, Luigi took out this enemy. You're gaining all the XP at the end of a map, and everybody gets it.
Yeah. Well, so there's not specific things that I would be getting, but there are certainly like leveling up that gets me the currency to upgrade, and that's pretty cool because everybody can upgrade and I can swap people out with a lot less stress.
Can you hike those bob-ombs up to the upper level?
I think I can. I'm hoping that I can hike Mario Rabbit up there. That's my goal. I'm gonna see if I can traverse.
You're thinking of team jumping up to the top.
If I can. Otherwise,
Okay.
I can. So if I can make it this way, hell yeah.
Sure.
Well, I didn't get as far as I wanted, but now this is pod racing, Chase. We're gonna fire it up. I'm gonna take everybody out. Including myself.
Yeah, it's getting a little dangerous over there, buddy.
And I will team jump again.
Also, on these reach area ones, you have to reach there with everybody, or just
Nope,
one
just
person?
one person.
Okay. Oh, that seemed really good.
We got all the combos on, and then Luigi will finish off the baddies, and we'll head up to the next area. So they'll start to spawn more folks in here just because they need to.
What do the star bits get you?
That's how you level up your sparks. I'll show you all that here. Now that we get to upgrade, look at that leveling up. Oh man, just a smidge off. So there's two ways to level up the sparks, which super important. You get all these after you do like a main story event. Did not mean to go into that. So the team view to do your upgrades. This is where you change out or get different your team lined up. This is the hero one where you can change your skins, and then the skill tree. So it's customized based off of the currency that you have there to put into it. The other thing I really like that they do, they're like, hey, here's 3 moves that we think that you should focus on getting. They put those little starbursts by them. So this one that I've got, this is what allows me to do the extra dash. I can upgrade this 2 more times.
Oh, 4 dashes a turn sounds really good.
Yeah, so like that's super cool. So I've already increased his flight, so he can go for 5.75 seconds, or she can go that route. The other thing is dashing a target increases area of movement by 3 meters. So if I did 4 dashes, I'm adding 12 meters to that playthrough.
Sure.
Lastly, a critical dash each following dash deals 20% more damage. So
All right.
you can get really nasty with those builds.
How often are you acquiring the
Every time
items
every time you upgrade, you level up, you get one of those.
Okay.
So
and
that's
can you grind battles to get these?
Oh yeah, you can
more frequently, or are there only certain battles?
There's always people in the overworld. The other thing that you can do is you can take away and you can respec anytime you want to. So if I wanted to go into if I go into a match, and let's say that I'm going to be needing to do more stuff over here on the weapon tree, where it's like you want to have range and you want to have the impact and all that, I could dump everything into this. But if I was facing off against a bunch of Goombas or anything like that, then I might spec it out this way. See, that's the whole thing. You can adjust the difficulty and you can build your character out differently with sparks and your skill tree every single battle. So if you really wanted to tinker, you could.
Does everyone have a question mark 5th thing in their skill tree?
Yep. So right now, if I go over to they're all there. Like it's
okay, and everybody gets their own individual skill prism, right? It's not you unlocked 3 skill prisms because you got 3. Okay,
yeah. I see. So check this one out for Rabbid Peach, because again, she's called a combat healer, so her moves are really interesting because she gets the increased movement. But now, whenever I go up, landing gives a heal to everybody in that vicinity, no matter what. So I've got that turned on to where she can just drop and heal. So if I need to do a team jump on the group, I could. The other thing is if I use hers, because she's got a really nasty, what do you call that in anime? The rockets, the missiles that shoot a bunch of them that you like a whole lot. Like
drunken missiles.
Yeah, hers is kind of like that. It'll ignore cover, but then when that happens, she gets 20% of her health back. And so if I keep her healthy, because she's going to start healing people, the other thing that she can do is do this big area of effect heal. The one that's really, really gross is on Luigi. So he's got, where's it at here? Yeah. Ghost bullet. Projectile passes through any obstacle. Okay,
now we're talking.
So there's some really cool shit that you can spec out here for all this. And he gets the other one, which is he gets an extra dash after performing a team jump. So I can do a dash, team jump, dash again with him.
Sure.
Over here, if I get the high ground, it's 100% crit chance. Like, just really cool shit to do here. So
these characters really do feel really unique. I mean, they felt unique in the first game as well, but the skill tree here feels like it's giving them some added stuff. This seems great.
And then the same thing you were asking about the star bits. So I want to where's he at? He's on Mario. Oh, we got this new one. We got Frostbite, all weapon based attacks. All right, nice. I'm going to upgrade here. So if I go to do the upgrade, those star bits, I need 100 of them to upgrade one level, or you can get these star potions, and you get those as drops. You also get them, you can buy them from vendors with world coins. So I just start to feed, and you can only upgrade based off of a certain level that you are at. So then you get capped out. So we are at the level cap at 3 right now. We'll be able to do that when we reach level 15.
Sure.
So pretty neat stuff that you can do on upgrading, swapping things out. They've, outside of movement, the amount of freedom that they're giving you to do shit on this game on all the sliders is really cool. So we should be getting into some story beat stuff here, I think, now that we're in this cave. Oh, the other thing is not every spark is going to be there for combat. Like this here. So like this one spark we got was just like, hey, I don't really like to fight, but I want to help you out. And so now I have this overworld ability where I can pull the Z trigger and you get this thing that activates. Like I just lifted that stone because I did that frequency on it. So now I can cross here. So So again, you're going to find a lot of sparks. Not everyone is one that you can equip in battle, but it might have a bigger purpose of traversing and doing things.
Sure.
Of course, it would not be a video game in 2022 without a Dark Souls shortcut.
Oh yeah, you gotta drop down some ladders.
We'll continue to progress. I know that you've been pushing tactics games for a long time, but this Mario and Rabbids is really like the first one for me. Like I think that's what really made me get into the idea and the concept of these. You can do a dash attack. I have not found any benefit to where it's like you start with a surprise boost or anything like that when you do it. They can do the same thing to you. I haven't paid close enough attention. It might change. I always feel like you go first. I don't think it would change that too much, but I might be wrong. Let's see here. I'm going to throw in Peach this time just to show her off. And we will, I mean, Edge does, it's tough. I'll take Edge out for now. I think Edge, so, I mean, spoiler here for everybody, but Bowser is going to be one of the playable characters in the future, and they don't have a Rabbid variant, which they usually will have a Rabbid for each one of the characters introduced. I think Edge is supposed to be like a handoff for that.
Maybe, but there's also another character when I looked at the list where there's only a Rabbid version and not a normal version. So that kind of balances it out. And then it seems like Edge and the DLC character are kind of, hey, these are our own things.
Yeah.
I mean, we're one of the stuff, so who cares? Like, I think it's also been shown in the trailer. There's a Rabbid Rosalina in here.
Yes, I did see
Regular
that.
Rosalina, not, or maybe she is, but not as a playable character. But you get like a Rabbid version of her.
Who's the DLC character?
It's Rayman.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, could be neat.
Let's see. Do I want to... I think I'm going to send him down there to take them out. We'll do that. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, well. At least we got rid of him. I don't think anybody else can get me down here, so I'm pretty good there. Let's see what she can do.
Good.
Yeah, she's going to take a hit here from him, but that'll be all right.
Yeah. This does seem like these maps that we've seen tonight with everybody being melee based. Seems like this is just too easy for Luigi here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just going to...
If you wanted to, you could just keep all your characters sitting back and just have him take pot shots as they're trying to get at you. I mean, it's more fun to be aggressive like this, but the idea that you can just... Again, play your own way. I find that in tactics games, I end up turtling a little bit more, like taking it pretty slow. And I love sniper characters in these kinds of games. XCOM, my favorite characters were snipers. In Advance Wars, I'm always making the artillery and rocket units because they have such crazy ranges, and you just kind of slowly move them up each turn and are just taking away territory. That's always been my MO in these kinds of games, but
I'm all about personal growth.
there's certainly something to be said for taking somebody really aggressively and
Oh yeah,
running up there and just doing tons of damage. The Rabbid Mario honestly does look pretty great with his big wide arc, and
it's
yeah, he's like a shotgun basically.
I'll tell you what, we're just gonna mix it up tonight. Like we don't have to
Okay.
keep playing with the same people. I'm gonna get
I would really like to see Rabbid Luigi
yeah,
because I think he had a rocket launcher in the first game.
he's got a frisbee here,
Okay.
which you can do some really broken things with that as well, as you can see.
Oh,
there.
he's just Captain America, ain't it?
Yes, and with his skill tree, so he's got that. He also has exhaust, which he can it lets you do. They do less damage, which is super helpful. And then they recommend fortify. I think that's what I have on him right now. They don't recommend it. I'm sorry, I put fortify on him because allies within range would take less damage. The other thing on him for his skill tree is I've got this now to where I can chain 6 targets, which is pretty great. The other one here is if I would upgrade this one, which I need one more, when he dashes, he applies weaken, which is super helpful. The other one that they would recommend is vulnerable. Now also makes the opponent more vulnerable. So they do less damage to you and they take more damage, which...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's especially great if you combine that with the dash, because then you, for free, you make them take more damage and then you can hit them with the actual attack.
But if you think about like him and like if you use this around Edge and the synergy there of like Edge having up to 4 dashes as well, it gets really busted because there's also, if we go over here, there's sparks like this one here and this one here. So I can start to apply damage based off of just, so I can put this on, trigger the spark, get the boost for the dash, and then start to combine that. And then you just get some incredibly broken things.
Yeah, each dash would be doing 65% more, and then whatever the shock effect is, I imagine that's like paralyzing, keeps them in place or something like that.
Yep. So you get some really busted things. And that's, like when we play other, like our deck building games that we'll play, I think like a Monster Train, where we just like try to break shit as much as possible. Like you start to get like a similar concept here of like how busted can I make this thing? And because of the dashing mechanics and the free flow nature of this game, you get a lot more here than you necessarily would have on that grid base. Oh, it won't lift with us on it. It's a bummer. I don't know what those shoes are over there. Those look interesting.
Make it go back up.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good call.
Because once you go up this pipe, it's going to save you some time.
Oh, wait. I need to go back down. Missed this big thing right here behind us. Now we can just cross over. That stuff there is more akin to what the first game had you do, like some environmental puzzling. That was a big part of what this was. Move boost. What is that all about? Is that a consumable? It is. Start a brand new move phase from wherever you are at on the battlefield. That is handy. Nice little consumable.
Have you been seeing a lot of other Mario enemies? In the quick look, we really only saw Bob-ombs. You mentioned Goombas here, but are you seeing other things, or is it mostly
there are
new like Rabbidy kind of enemies?
There's definitely Rabbidy kind of enemies. I did see they were in the first one, the big like Rabbids that were carrying the Thwomp or whatever those guys were, the Thump.
Yep.
They're back in here, but I haven't seen any of those enemies. I'm wondering if. So I know that Bowser reluctantly joins the team because his minions are being taken, and I'm wondering if you start to encounter traditional Mario enemies later in the game, and that's what brings that over.
Okay. Because that seemed, I think that was kind of a story that was happening in the first game or around the first game, is that Nintendo was, being somewhat protective with the license of going, hey, you're not just going to put a bunch of chain chomps and shy guys and things in here. You come up with your own enemies, which
I think that's what's going on here.
Kind of a bummer, because that's what I'd like to see. I want to see, especially as something as versatile as Shy Guys. We've had plenty of games where Shy Guys take on all sorts of different, different forms, and I guess I'd kind of like to see. It's understandable. I mean, this is not just a Mario game. It's a Rabbids game as well. Rabbids is, or was, still is. I have no idea. A big property. I think Minions kind of came in and said, we do the stuff that the Rabbids did, except we're even more mainstream than you.
Yes.
And it kind of ate its lunch a little bit.
I did not want that one. I wanted. So, for you, Chase, because there is another sniper out there, we're going to. That's burn damage. We're going to give Luigi the burn damage range, which will be super good. And this is the first time that we're going to get Overwatch against us.
Oh yeah, can't stop Ouija.
Can't remember what. I don't know if these had a weakness. Splash. I don't have splash on anybody, I don't think. It's all right. Actually, you know what? I want to change that up. I want to put splash on somebody. There's so many of them. They don't have an undo, but that you can restart the battle, which is handy. Let me manage this upgrade really quick. Let's give splash damage to him, because that Luigi is going to be able to do some nice chain stuff. And then lastly, 20% of damage intended for the hero is redirected towards the enemy. What do I have on her right now? Enemies within range repelled from hero's position. We're going to do this one. We'll do an upgrade. All right, I feel better about this. I think we can probably do some pretty nasty stuff with Rabbid Luigi as well.
Let's go.
Where is he at? Oh man, that's good.
Seems alright.
Give a little protection here.
Oh, splat. Wait, what? What was that extra?
It knocked him up with like a geyser. So pretty damn good, right?
Yeah. Did you get all three of them or just two of them?
Just
there's
two
that
of
one
them.
in the corner. Okay.
Let's see if I can get closer, because I don't know if Luigi can get a drop shot on this thing. Yeah, 0%, unless I can get up there. So if I put Peach there, I could potentially jump. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Peach needs to jump off me.
She could jump off of Rabbid Luigi too, right?
Yeah.
If you went from the right side.
There's the healing drop that she does. So I'm thinking about giving her cover here. She can take that guy out. She could also do damage there. Because I could just... Yeah, let's do that. Because then I'll jump off her with Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
And then I should be able to...
you might even be able to like dash through that.
Well, I'm gonna be able to get close enough. Damn. Was hoping to get in there.
Yeah, but you gotta get the cover. That's pretty good.
See if I can break the cover down a little bit. Oh well. All right. That was a pretty successful first outing. There's the Overwatch. I think I got a solution though. I wonder if this will disrupt his Overwatch. It'll just kill him, so definitely.
That's one way to disrupt something, yeah.
Can I? Yeah.
You could jump. You could jump him off Peach.
You can jump him off Luigi.
Yeah.
Peach is gonna be stuck for a while down there, but that's all right. I don't think there's too much that we can do from a shot.
I think 50%, something.
Come on, Luigi. Damn. All right. We'll call that there. Oh shit, there's another one. 2 of them. 3 of them.
Wait, are those Shy Guys?
Up there? They've got like a Shy Guy mask on.
Okay.
Where's that one? Was it up there? All right, I can operate around this. How close
You could
can he
have
get?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you could have him team jump, but he doesn't have to even do that. He can just hit him from behind.
Yeah, I just want to get him in cover though. Same thing for Luigi. I mean, I can keep him down. He doesn't have to go up there. I could do some damage right now though. I'm gonna do that.
I imagine you could probably even kill both of these guys, right?
I think so. I don't have the splash damage to use right now. But let me see if I can.
You still have a dash that you can use too.
That's true. Doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, something.
How far would that go out? That is gonna at least keep them from hurting. God, he break dances. That's pretty good. All right, so they're not going to be doing as much damage. I can put a little damage on them down there. She can't do shit. I don't think I can get anybody from this side. Yep, she's pretty stuck. Okay, we'll get her up there soon. And then Luigi. How far
If you
can I
do
go
the
if I-
burn, you can only hit one of them, right?
That's true. Did she reach Luigi? Nope. And I don't know if I can hit. I can hit them barely. Yeah, I just don't have a great play here.
I mean, you want to take out one of those little guys because at the very least, that's one less attack they can do against your guys.
That's true.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah, I can get her up here now, and then I can maybe get Luigi as well. What's hers do? Okay. All right, now back to Luigi.
God, that's a lot of space you can traverse.
I know. I wonder. Oh,
Yeah, if you just put him on that. Well,
yeah. I was trying. I couldn't make it up there. He would have fell down there to
Okay.
out of bounds.
what happens then?
I think you take a point. Not a point. I'm sorry. You take some damage.
Okay. I don't think those snipers can hit you from the bridge. Can they?
Up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
if
you're out of their Overwatch. Does that mean you're out of
that's,
their? range
no, that's
completely?
just Overwatch. It's like I could reach this one potentially from down here.
Yeah, but that's you.
Yeah, we can definitely try it. I just I get nervous because I'm pretty open here. Because they can
Yeah,
move around too.
you can take a hit or two. Like you have less health than your other guys, but it's not tiny.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that's one less. We'll try Overwatch. Oh, and everybody else around us is doing less damage too, which is helpful. All right, let's see what we can do.
Yeah, these guys aren't even attacking.
Oh yeah. Ow, 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 ouch. Hey.
See, you're fine.
Fine. Okay.
That would have been pretty dirty though if he'd hit you with the fire and then you ran into their Overwatch
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
with your pants on fire. That'd be a pretty dirty trick.
Yeah, that would have been bad news. All right, she's protected. That's good.
I mean, also when you have a healer on your team, you
Totally.
don't mind taking little bits of damage here or there because you're just going to be able to heal it back up.
I don't know. Can she get to him? Nope. It's all right. Luigi can go over here. Do some damage on him.
Are you able to frisbee all of them?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Swish.
And I wonder if that will disrupt. No, they stay in Overwatch, it looks like. Okay.
But at least, even if you get caught in the Overwatch, they're going to do less damage right now.
Yep. And I can take out.
Hold still, will ya?
All right, that one's gone. And then I wonder. There we go.
Hit me.
All right. They shouldn't be able to do much unless they go after me there. Ooh, ow. Okay.
Ooh, that was,
Ew,
Yeesh.
one more hit, and we're toast.
yeah, well,
Done.
you're toast then.
We are toast. Okay, not good. Johnny's in chat. What's up, Johnny? He's asking, what do you think?
I think about a lot of things, Johnny. You need to be more specific than that. What do I think about Black Adam? I don't know. I don't think I want to watch that movie.
No.
Oh, about this video game. Yeah, I guess that makes some sense. That's what you'd be asking.
Oh boy. Oh, that one's there.
Yeah.
This one bad.
Dash right into him. I mean, as long as you smoke just this one guy, I don't think the others can get to you if you're in full cover.
Yeah. That's true.
Johnny, damn it, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny wrote Black Damn looks so bad, which I agree. Not the best looking thing. Not even if you spelled it right. This video game I think looks pretty good. You were a little bit late to the stream, but I told Bobby that I have purchased this here video game before we even started recording. So we recorded the quick look of this. That quick look will go up tomorrow, and I think that was enough for me to see it and go, yeah, I could probably mess around with this a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff happening here for sure.
Yeah, I told Bobby I don't know how much I'd be able to get to it before Game of the Year time. I've got a number of other priority things on my list for backlog stuff for that. But I like what I've seen. And I know I've complained a number of times about the back half of Kingdom Battle and how I fell off, but there was a good portion of Kingdom Battle where I was having a really good time with it, and I think even if I got that many hours of enjoyment out of this, then it probably all works out in the wash.
So we get to spend some coins, Chase, and resurrect here.
Okay.
Because
I missed it. Did your Rabbid Luigi get experience even though he died? Okay.
The other thing too is that whether or not like you like the Ubisoft Connect stuff or not, if you have an account, you get a bunch of free consumables just for having that linked. So that's worth that here if you're going to do that.
Do I get an Ezio Auditore costume for for somebody? Nice.
So based off of on the quick look, you were asking about like does the coins fluctuate with 75? Yeah. We're at 140 here. That's going to get everybody, even if they're banked, everybody gets healed for 140. So we're back in business here. Was there anybody else that you wanted to see more of from a playthrough wise?
I don't think we've seen Peach at all, so I wouldn't mind seeing a little Peach. And I guess I'd like to see more Edge because that seemed like a cool character. Also having that kind of sword that's like a buzzsaw attack that looked. It reminds me a lot of the Aegis shield in Hades, like the upgraded Aegis shield.
Yep, for sure.
I like that idea.
Let me see if I can find like one more battle, like this one here, and maybe we'll wrap up after this.
Sure. Do you get anything extra for dashing into him like that?
Not that I've found.
Chip him a little bit? Okay.
Johnny, we all know how much you like to edge. Or like Edge, I'm sorry. You like Edge, you were saying.
I don't want to hear about Johnny's edging himself.
And also, it's a she, not a he.
Damn.
Can't spell Black Adam right, misgendering. It's a good thing you're not on here live with us.
He's a problematic person.
I agree with that. Agree with that statement.
And the problem is that we're friends with him. That's the problem.
Yes. That's on us. All right.
It's true. It's our cross to bear.
So Peach has some protection, but she also has I can't remember what her weapon was in the last one. Her weapon here is very good.
Up you go.
So we're gonna get some cover for her over here. She's got a big shotgun radius blast also. She's got this umbrella with a cannon.
Sure.
It does a big area of effect.
And does that mean she can? I mean, the way it showed there, she was firing over the top of full cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. So she can stay protected.
Yep.
That's neat. That's a nice utility.
Yeah, her and Rabid Peach both can attack from cover, which is awesome for your healer to keep them upright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get Edge over there. And might as well apply some ooze damage. And we'll attack a little bit. And then do a big buzzsaw attack.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good. We'll get Luigi up here in a much better spot. See if I can attack from back here. Nope. Great. Oh, what the hell? We only got one more target. We know that they're going to come in here. The Boombrella is very dumb. You're right. Come on. Oh.
That's a big hit.
And you know what? Just because I'm feeling like an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
I like that we've entered the era of just a ruthless, overpowered Luigi that just does not fuck around, whether it's Mario Karting or Rabbidding. They are.
Yeah, I mean, and also just the tongue, like they know.
Yes.
Like I know they had to clear it with Nintendo, but having Steely Stare,
Yes.
totally be the Mario Kart meme.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
All right. Well, look, we didn't get too much into the weeds of the story here, which I'm not too upset about from a spoiler standpoint.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good stopping point for us. And
I agree. I mean, we got to see a different environment from what people will see on the quick look when that goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Lots
think
of fun
I
stuff.
think this is a pretty neat looking game.
I am having a blast with it. I had really high hopes and probably high expectations just based off of the first one, and it was such a surprise hit that I was worried that it might not come across as strong, because if you would have told me when the Switch came out that there was going to be a Mario and Rabbids tactical game that was awesome, I would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about? But the fact that that was the first Mario game, I think there was even a little unneeded hate from me. I'm like, this is not the Mario game I was expecting for a launch title, but it was really good. I'm having a blast with it, and I think it is already at this point better than the first game in a lot of ways. So I'm very excited to see how they build on that further. Let's talk about the week, though, because we've got a very focused week. And what I mean by that is we're really highlighting 2 games this week on the show. And we've got bookends here. So this front half, if you weren't here tonight live, we have a quick look. If you end up finding this video on demand, you can go to our YouTube page, which is linked in chat there. Maybe. There we go. And you can go to youtube.com/casual hour, like and subscribe. We post quick looks twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. We've got a quick look for this, as Chase was talking about. It's the very first world, very early look, but we go over some of those core abilities and the changes between the 2 games. So you've got your fill of Mario and Rabbids. I think that we'll probably play more of this on Monday nights in the future. I see this game popping back up time or 2.
Sure.
Wednesday night, we should have the entire casual crew back together, first time in a few weeks, to talk about the games we've been playing. You'll probably hear even more about this game, but we will always redirect. So if we've got a week like this, hey, we got a video on demand where we streamed it, we got a quick look, you can hear our more in-depth thoughts. So we'll probably keep it a little bit more of a light conversation on Wednesday, but 10:30 p.m. Central right here on Twitch if you want to tune in live for that. Otherwise, you can go to wherever you listen to your podcast and find a almost 300 episode catalog of our show. And Johnny, who's in the chat right now, he is one of the co-hosts there as well. And then we get into the back half of the week. Thursday, we have a quick look going up for a game that has surprised the hell out of me called Shatterline. That is a PvP game, but also they've added in a mode. It's a free-to-play game, but they've got a really cool run-based co-op version that we took a quick look of, and that goes up on Thursday. Friday night, I'm going to be playing that game. Johnny usually joins me on Fridays. He may or may not be there depending on what's going on with schedules. But we'll be playing Shatterline Friday night right here on Twitch. Chase, you've been very busy with a lot of things. Why don't you tell the fine folks what you've been doing?
Sure. I got a couple of irons in the fire. One of them is Gamers on the Go. It's a handheld video game podcast.
You need to give me a new thing for this so I can get that all updated with everything. And chat.
Yeah, okay. I can do that. You can find that at gamersonthego.com. We haven't had a new episode for a while, but we have a new one scheduled to be recorded in November, and it should go up pretty soon after that. I also have a YouTube channel. It's at the moment youtube.com/Kennedy Chase, but YouTube is bringing out handles now, and I'll be able to change my custom URL or whatever, so I'll be able to change that probably to Chasey K Plays. You can just search for Chasey K Plays on YouTube right now and probably find it. And there I'm doing some Let's Play kind of stuff. I've played other tactical games, like Super Robot Wars, and Johnny and I did a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which was kind of fun, even if the game wasn't super fun. It was fun to do that with Johnny. And currently I'm playing SteamWorld Heist, and that's been a good time too. And then what Bobby just put in the chat is my newest project. It's called Pilot Program. My good friend and good friend of our show here, good friend of the Casual Hour, Pierce Corshane, and I have started this podcast where we are going to be watching the first episode of every television show ever made. And we started with Seinfeld. Episode 1 is out. You can find that wherever you get your podcasts. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on Overcast, whatever you use. That's a lot of fun. We've also announced what our second episode is going to be about. We're going to be watching The Boys, which is a show neither of us have seen, but hear great praise from people like Bobby and honestly people like everybody. Everybody is telling us to watch The Boys, so we're going to watch The Boys and tell you what we thought about it.
Hell yeah.
So those are all the things I've got going. It's a lot of stuff, but it's a fun time around these parts.
There's so many podcasts between all of us that, maybe one day we'll get wise and make a podcast network. Who knows?
Yeah, and like maybe someday one of the podcasts will be good.
We keep trying.
It's a goal to aim for.
It's a goal to aim for. But we've got a fun week here, like we called out. A lot of good reasons to hang out with us. A lot of things to do in between that, between Gamers on the Go, Pilot Program Pod, and then Johnny lingering in the shadows. If you want to make fun of him, that's always a good time. Thank you, Chase, for hanging out tonight. It was a lot of fun. Johnny, thanks for swinging by. Hope you're enjoying the game where you're at. I'm sure you'll continue to hear more from us throughout our shows and Game of the Year content for Mario plus Rabbids. But everybody have a great night. Be safe. And we will chat with you all very soon.